We're going to use the sliders more towards the end, but you can also, it's also optional, so you can also do just lunges in place of them. And we'll keep your weights on the side to start. And let's just come onto your hands and knees. Start my workout. We have a few people still working, so I'm going to send this to them later. Okay. So we're going to start by just curling your spine and opening it up. And exhale round. Inhale, open, feeling stacked and nice and in place. One more here, taking up the space. Tucking your toes in neutral spine. You'll lift your knees up and hover off the mat, holding it there. Now try to draw the weight inward and lower back down. And again, you'll tuck your toes, lift the knees, pulling everything together. Draw the navel inward and return. 3 more times, pressing into the wrist. Now pull the wrists on the mat towards your body. Pull your toes towards the center and lower. You're gonna really feel that core power. 2 more. Press and lift. Pulling in and up. And return. 1 more time. Press to lift. Pulling in and up. And lower it down. Good. We're going to take your weight back. Reach it out to child's pose. Get a little energy through the body. And start to come forward. Bring your feet around. Lay down on the mat. Reach your arms overhead. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, you'll start to come off the mat with that upper body. Flexing your feet and holding it there. Arms back. Palms face the center. Try to come up an inch higher. Chin in. And then another inch higher. And return it back down. Inhale, exhale, lift. Find those ribs meet together on the mat. And then lift up a couple more inches. Pull through the navel. See if you can suck everything in. And return. 3 more there. Chin in. Lift and reach. Arms go back. Come up even higher. Cinch together. Draw the tailbone heavy. And return. It just feels like you're really getting in place. Wearing that corset around your waist coming up. Pulling everything in into the ground. Lifting up. And lower it back. We'll bring your arms by your sides. You'll start to curl the chin in. Inhale, exhale, lift. Now you're gonna hover those legs off the mat. Hold. Start to pump the arms. So lower with the legs today. We'll inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keeping those heels together, toes apart. Chin is in. 2 more breaths there. Really pumping that air down, drawing that middle lower back into the mat imprint. And now start to lift the right leg up. Keep pumping those arms strong. And switch. Getting right into our core today. And switch. Big pump, strong hands, and switch. 1 more each side. Big long breath out. Both legs up to the sky for your inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start to lower down with those legs. And all the way to the mat. Reach up and over, take that stretch. Feel the work you just made. And now flex your heels. You'll grab onto your weights. And we'll start to curl your body up for the roll up. Bring your head between the arms. Start to go a little higher, pull and pause. Halfway up. Now pull the stomach in and up to go all the way over. Coming back down, you'll stop at that halfway mark. Tucking the pelvis. Holding it there an inch. Blow out your exhale, release your hips. And then roll the rest of the way down.
Again, you can reach the arms back for a little release, and then start to come forward with the arms. Curling the head, neck, and shoulders, come up, find that halfway mark, pull, squeeze into the center line. Use the belly button to draw in and go over. Reach past the feet. And now start to come down. Find that halfway mark, hover. Pull everything in and up, get longer in the torso. And then round your spine the rest of the way down. Now let's go for that a little quicker. We'll make it seamless. Come up and reach. All the way over. Round it down. Curl. I think the biggest thing is that resistance in the arms. So that when you're going down, you're still reaching forward, but your belly button's pulling away from you. Making that nice big C curve. And your belly button pulls, but your arms want to reach. One more time. Curling up over. Rounding it down all the way. We'll bend your elbows to the mat, bending your knees also. And then lifting your tailbone up, we'll round and curl it, reach it off the mat. Feeling strong in the backs of the legs. You'll start to roll down through the ribs as your arms reach for the sky. And then you'll roll it back up, draw the elbows in and lift and reach. Nice and strong at the top, start to roll it down and feel your arms punch up. One more slow like that, curl it in and reach. Lifting up as you round. Now we'll take this in one piece, flat back as you bend. Lift the pelvis and extend. And lift and lower. Press with the heels, extend and lift. Good, reaching through the armpits. For 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Good, start to lower down, bring your elbows down. Legs up in tabletop. Now rotate the palms of the hands so they're facing your legs. Everything will shoot out in one piece. So you'll extend the arms and legs out, finding this position. Now opening and closing your legs. And now as you bend the knees, you're gonna lift higher with that upper body. Pull and lift your hips off the mat also, so you're cinching to your knees. And then start to lower down with the arms and head. Again, everything comes out on one piece. Extend. Open, close the legs. Pull in with the knees, lift higher in both directions, and return. And lift it out. Open, close. Bend the knees, lift and scoop. And return. 2 more. Extend. Open, close, bend and lift. And return. Last one, keep that belly button down. Open, close. Bend in and lift. And lower. Back to that bridge. We lift up the hips. And now you'll start to extend the right leg long against the mat. Flex and kick up. Point and lower down. Flex and kick up. Point and lower. Getting this stretch through the back of the leg, finding length. Here we go for 3 and 2 and 1. And now point it up one more time. Little pulses with your hips up to the ceiling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knee and round. Take it down. Lift it right back up. Left leg, extend against the mat without dipping your hips. Flex and kick, point and lower, and kick. And reach it long, and send it up. Opposite foot, really pressing into the mat. Here we go for 3, and 2, 1. Bring it up to the top, point those toes, lift your hips high, pulse it up to the ceiling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down in. And now let the legs go. Nice and long. We'll take your weights to the side and arms by your sides. Right leg shoots up. You'll turn it out. cross it into yourself first, then around and up. Same thing, cross in. We want this to be core, so pull to the mat as you circle it. This is gonna go nice and quick. Here we go for 3 and 2. We want the inner thigh motion. 1, reverse. Going out, around and up. Find what you need here as you press down. Maybe you only make it little, maybe you make it bigger. Both hips anchor. For 2 and 1. Grab the back of that leg. Nod your chin forward. Start to curl through the spine and lift your body up. Walk up the leg, bring the nose to knee. Flexing your foot and point the toe. And flex. And point one more time. And point, start to walk it down. Nice and slow. And return, shake it out. Into that other side, lifting it up. Point those toes, turn it out. Cross into your opposite shoulder first. Pull down with the belly button. Circle around and lift. Cross, around and up. And we go for 3 and 2 and 1. Get this flow, go out, around and lift. And around and up. Press that opposite hip deeper to the mat. You'll find your own resistance there in your core. 2 more there. Almost tuck your pelvis. And 1. Grab your leg behind. Nod the chin in. Start to walk up the leg. Grab the nose to knee. Feel that big stretch. Round your spine. Flex. And point. Again, flex. And point. 2 more there. Draw those shoulders down. And start to walk it down. We'll bend your knees. Grab the back of them. Start to take it up. And we're gonna find a balance. Grab your ankles. Holding it there nice and tight like a ball. Roll back just 2 inches on that tailbone. Scoop the belly in. And then come forward and hover. Same thing. Rolling back, draw the armpits down to the hips. So you feel nice and anchored and strong. You can release that hip tension as you pull in tighter, take the weight with your arms. 2 more. 1 more time. And let's go for that rolling like a ball. Rock back and up, hold your balance. And go back, and up. This next one, we go for a teaser. Extend the legs out, come back in and roll. And extend, find that deep C curve. And extend. And pull back. Good, 1 leg higher, 1 leg lower, extend. And out, switch legs. And down and up, and switch. And switch. 1 more each side. Up. And up, good, come both knees in, come to the edge of the shoulder blades. Right knee into the chest, grab your right ankle. Pull it in and switch. Pull it in and switch. Compress those abdominals. In. Pull your glutes together. Find where they connect and then pull them in. So you feel this sensation through your middle. We're trying to activate that pelvic floor as the glutes pull together at the bottom. 2 more here. Both knees come in, reach a little bit higher and lower down. Pull the knees into your chest. Take a breath. Exhale, come back up. You'll take the legs and arms away from center. Reach out, around, come in and up. And reach out, around and in and up. For 3. And pull in with the belly button. For 2. Around and up. The last 1. Bring it in and lower that head down. Take a breath. On the next, I'll come right back up. Grab behind the right ankle, pull it in twice and switch. That second pull gets a little bit closer to you. Belly button to the spine. Upper back nice and lifted. Here we go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees in, lower the head down. Take your hands behind your head. You'll grab the base of your skull, so a little bit lower on your head there, right by your neck. You'll curl it up. Find the weight of your head, and then extend the legs to the ceiling. Start to lower legs down for 3. Drop the weight. 2, 1. Lift up as you deepen the belly button. Hips stay on the mat. Lower down for 3. Release the neck tension in the neck, and lift it right back up. Don't let that belly button leave the spine. Lower down for 3, 2, 1, and lift. 2 more. Pull and anchor. Deeper, deeper, deeper. You'll get out of the hips that way. 1 more time. As you come up, bring the right knee into your chest, twist away from it, as long as you can get it, and switch. Twisting away, nice and long, and switch. These are slow. We're gonna reach that elbow to the back of the room, and reach it. And lift higher, longer. Open that chest, 2 more. Last one, reach and twist, and bring it in. Give yourself a nice hug there after that ab series, and come all the way up to sit. We'll take your feet wider than the mat, and reaching your arms in front of you, taking a spine stretch forward. Dive the head down, pull the abs back. Reach the arms long, and then curl to the spine as you come back up. Same thing there. You'll dive the chin forward, curl and reach. Pull back simultaneously, and coming back up. 1 more time. Curl forward for the spine, reach it back. Like someone's pulling your arms, reach a little further, and then all the way up. We're gonna take your arms, right hand in the middle, left leg outside your leg, outside your left leg, and then you'll press into the mat and try to lift your hips up and lower. You can do this with fists or your wrist. Lift. Think it's more abs with your wrist. Press it up. As if you're gonna try to lift the feet off the ground. I can kind of do it for a split second. Lift. Use those abs and lift. Think of a gymnast. 1 more time. We can do it, and switch. You'll press in the middle. Lift those hips up and down, and press up. Use that center belly. Reach and lift. Body weight forward, and up. 2 more. Lift. Scoop the pelvis and lift. Good. Taking the arms out to the sides, and we'll grab onto your weights. And you'll start to twist your spine as you go all the way over to that right leg. Dive forward 2 times and hold it there. That back arm is gonna lift up for 3, and 2, and 1. Come all the way up and switch. Dive forward, pulse it for 2, 1. Back arm lifts for 3, 2, 1, and back up. Same pattern, 2 dives forward. Back arm reaches, 3, 2, 1, all the way up. And dive, 2, and 3, 2, 1, and switch. Really bring those opposite hip to the mat. That tricep really working in the back. And up, 1 more time here. Dive 2 times for 3, 2, 1, and bring it up and down. We'll take the legs in front, cross them in. Arms out to the sides, and you'll pull the arms together like you're gonna hug a nice big beach ball. And pull in. So as you pull in, you're exhaling, and the ribs are coming together just as your weights are coming together. You can squeeze them or release the fingers for 3, and 2, and 1. Arms out to the sides, face down with your palms, little bend, little circles. Draw the shoulders down your back. Sit up tall and reverse. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the arms down, switch legs. Arms come all the way up. You'll slightly hinge forward as you shave the back of your head and extend up. Keeping those shoulders down. Try to keep your weights together. Really requires that back to cinch in. Nice big opening of your chest for 4 and 3, 2, 1. Take the arms by your sides, inhale. Exhale, lift them back up. Use your back and open. Draw the sitting bones into the mat, lift up. Palms are facing the ceiling here. And lift for 3. And reach it up. And 2. Exhale up. You got it. Last one. All the way down. Good. And just take the feet in front. Start to curl the chin forward as you reach the weights towards your ankles. Find that stretch. And now arms come off the ground as you come into this flat back. Reach it all the way up and over. If this feels too much weight, just take the weights to the side. Do it without. Curl down. Reach the arms. Keep reaching them at high diagonal. Flex your toes. And all the way up. Really gets that mid back. One more time. Curl it in, round. Reach those arms. Dive. And over. Good, just take a stretch here. Rounding your spine. Pull the toes and the heels come off the mat. And then we'll come all the way down to your stomach. Arms by your sides, legs apart. You'll press your hands to the mat and just lift your upper back up to the sky, finding that nice extension. And lower down. Same thing, press and lift. And lower. One more here. On the way down, legs are coming up and flying up. And press and lift the body, and lift the legs, and lift the body. Good, legs not too far apart here. You want to keep them almost like magnet between them when you come up. So they're just hip height. They don't leave. 2 more. Good, all the way up. And then as you come down, bring your forearms to the mat. You'll draw your fists strong there and anchor your armpits. Legs are going to come together. And then you'll double kick your right leg in 2 times and lower. Double kick the left 2 times and lower. Double kick right. Lower and left. Now really try to squeeze your seat here. It makes a big difference. So you're really scooping those hips under. And if you feel like this is too much in your back, just move your arms a little lower and anchor those armpits. Try to pull the ribs together. And 2 kicks. Use your butt here. Here we go for 4. And 3. For 2. And 1. Good, let's bring it down, send it all the way back, around your spine. We're gonna fold the mat over once, grabbing onto your slider, or you can fold it twice, either one. Let's grab both your sliders here. And you'll come back into this forearm plank position. So your arms are going to be on the mat, legs straight out, holding your plank and scoop underneath you. Good, meeting me there. Your legs are coming out and then pull back in. Legs out and pull in. Scoop that belly under. Palms flat into the ground, wrists flat into the ground. 2 more there. Good, now your right knee is coming into that opposite elbow and back, left leg, right leg. Keep those hips slightly high so you're not cringing the low back. Feeling that oblique. For 4, and 3, 2, 1. Good, now reach all the way up to plank. Reach the sliders in, take a stretch for a moment. And just bend and stretch each knee. I know this really gets the heart rate up, so we'll be mindful of taking a few breaks. and then come back into that full plank on the wrists. Okay, so now we're here. The legs are going out and in. Draw that stomach in and up. You're at an incline here, pressing the mat away from you. Here we go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee into that opposite shoulder. And in, a little slower. In. Send the knee into the armpit. And cross. 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 Here we go. First 4, 3, 2, 1. Send the hips high and send the weight back. Just bend and stretch your toes. Bend and stretch your knees. One more thing in this plank position, we're doing pikes. So we'll send the legs back, legs together, reach the hips all the way up and all the way lower. And lift, use your abs, press the mat away from you. Lift, and up. For 3, and lower. The wonderful sounds of New York City, 2. And last 1. Take it all the way up and send the weight back into your heels. Bend and stretch the knees. Gotta love it. I went from like complete nature paradise to a very noisy city and street. But it's all good. Okay, you're gonna come up and you'll take this mat down. You'll lay onto your side. And you'll support the head here. We're gonna come back for our sliders later. So you'll take that left leg up, really kind of press that hip away from you. Flex the foot, 2 kicks and stop, and then point through the toes and reach it back. And 2 kicks forward, send it back, flex and kick, sweep it back, flex and kick, and sweep. Anchor that bottom leg so you really get that resistance. For 3, reach. For 2, reach. Last 1. Holding it back, lift it high up to the sky, coming forward for a big circle. Reach it back and up. You can flex or point, really up to you. Giving that hip a little bit of love, you get that rotation. 1 more time. And reverse, coming up and back. And reach it up. Whatever feels good for that hip. You're still gonna get a lot of strength in that glute. 2 more. The legs come together. We're gonna lower down to the inside of your elbow. Lifting your arms and legs up and lower. And lift. And reach it up. Find that side waist. For 4, and 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Relax your head, and then just take a little switching with your legs. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take it down. You'll bend your knees and take a little twist of your back. Reaching that arm away and pressing on the knees to get the twist. Good sync, we'll swing it all the way up and over. You'll come down to your head. Legs a little bit in front of you. You'll lift up that top leg, reach it long so you find that waistline. Flexing the foot, 2 kicks. Sweep it back. And 1, 2. Anchoring yourself with that front arm. And reach. Find that glute muscle as you send it back. Find the abs as you go forward. For 2. and one. Send it back and hold, lift it high to the sky, around and forward. Reach and lift. Reach and lift. One more here. And reverse. Coming forward and up, around and back. Creating some space in that hip. One more here. Binding the legs together. Coming down to the pillow of the arm. Press this front arm into the mat and lift and lower. Reach it up. Pull into that core belly. Up. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Little switches. Relax the head and the arm. For 4, stay up. 3, 2, and 1. Take it down, bend your knees. Reach it over. And we're going to come all the way up. And we're going to fold the mat over again. Finding your sliders. And this time you'll be on your knees on the mat. And just one slider to start. You'll take it into your right hand. Bending your left as you send it forward. And back up. And send it out. And lift. So it's a little bend for that left tricep. Your hips are staying stacked. And they're just hinging back as you keep that back straight. Here we go for 4, and 3, 2. Hold it out on 1. You're going to bring it to the side, circle around and in. Make a big circle with that arm as you're staying bent with the left elbow. One more time here, and reverse, going out. Press your palm deep into the mat, makes a difference. 2 more. And come all the way up around your spine, into that other arm. Right away, we'll send it out as you bend, and lift. And paying close attention that you're not crunching that low back. See if you can connect to that core strength here. Here we go for 3, 2, holding it out on 1. Start to make a circle with that arm, bring it back and around. Circle it out. You're keeping a slight bend with your right, evening out the weight like you're mopping the floor. And reverse. Make sure that right palm is really pressed into the ground. You're going to get a lot of weight there. It's like you're holding a lot of your upper body strength there. One more time here. Or one more time here. And then take it all the way up and curl. Ooh. Good. Now we'll come back one more time to that plank position. Putting the sliders underneath our feet. I know your wrists are going to be hurting, but this is going to be really quick. We take it to plank. You're going to bring the left knee into that outside arm and return. Right knee into outside arm. And outside. Outside. Here we go. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay in that plank. Lower to your forearms. Same thing. We go outside. Outside. Create space for your legs. Pulling deep to the stomach. Look, block for the hip too. One more each leg. And bending your knees in, take it to the mat. Stretch the legs out. Taking your sliders, and you're going to come up to stand. Mat will go to the side for a moment. Just one slider for now, and grab your weights. Little breath. Okay. So now we're gonna bend your knees, taking your weights together. Sliders under that left foot. Bending the right and just taking it out, slide it right back in. And send it out. And you can always tap if you don't have a slider. I'm sure you've figured out what to do by now. And weight in that right heel and in. Shoulders are down. Here we go for 4, 3, 2, 1. You're sending it to the back. Circle it around all the way to the front. And send it back. Circle it around. And send it back. Tracing it in and back. We're going to fatigue that right side for 4 and 3 for 2, 1. Now on that reverse, your arms are coming up and you're coming in and around. Good, arms are going to come up and in and around. Arms are up and in and around. Up. So we're just adding a little bend and stretch to the reverse. And up. For 3. Sorry, someone keeps calling me. For 2. And 1. Keep it back, hold it back, little pulses there. You got it. Press into that right heel. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking it all the way in, and let's switch right into that other side. So we'll start to bend your left. Taking the slider under your right, send it out. We come in and out. Yeah, already getting the weight into that left. Weight is back, stomach's pulled in. For 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take it front. Sweep it around to the back. Staying low, keeping that bend. Around. Around. Weight is in that left heel. Stay low. Nice for the hips too. For 3, 2, 1. You're going to take the reverse, coming up with the arms and back. Coming up. So you're straightening the leg and back to a bend. Straighten, bend. Just getting some release in the shoulders. Beautiful. For 4, 3. Power off that left heel. 2, 1. Holding it back. Little pulses there. Staying on that weight. Good, we're almost there. Tuck your pelvis slightly. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up. Good, and now toes apart. Just start to curl down. Reach the body long against the legs. Bend your knees, start to roll up. You'll bring the heels together, toes apart. Slide your arms up, elbows high, and stretch your arms. And lift, and lower, and lift. Heels really dig into the ground. Zip up. Here we go for 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking the arms out to a V shape. Biceps in. return. Now really try to tuck your pelvis under you. And in. And in. Really squeeze those weights. Good for 5. Get longer with the neck. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring all the way out to the sides and in. Don't let those arms dip down. Keep them high. Feeling that length through the arms and the length. Feeling that stretch of the bicep and then contraction. Scooping those hips under for 4 and 3, 2, 1. Bringing those arms down by your sides. You'll separate your feet. You're going to take right arm forward as it faces the ground. Left arm is back facing the ceiling. You're in this parallel to the ground position. You're going to bend your arms in and switch. Left arm face down, right arm face up. Pull the pelvis under you and switch. Bend your elbows. Reach in opposite directions and in. Keep that back arm high and in. Weight is in those heels. Use all of that strength from the glutes that we just worked. And reach. Here we are for 4 and 3, 2, 1. Then coming all the way back up, you'll take your mat, bring it back in front of you, weights down. And we're gonna end this off with some teasers. So we'll stretch the legs out, feeling so strong. You'll reach your arms over your head, take a big inhale. Exhale, start to come up through your spine as you reach the legs. Pull through the belly, keep tucking the pelvis. Lift up, draw the shoulders down, shaking the head no so you really relax, and then curl it back through the spine and return. Coming up again. And through, reach and lift. Just that upper body is gonna dip down to the mat. Keep the legs, come right back up. Good, 2 more. Lower the body. Lifting the arms high, lift. 2 more, lower and lift. 1 more time, this is not easy. Lift, everything comes down. Take a stretch, inhale. Exhale, the legs are gonna dip down and up. Curl and reach. Legs go down and lift up. Squeeze those inner thighs. Round your spine. Take your arms to the ears if you can. 2 more. Keep it up and round it down. Amazing. Let's take your knees into your chest. Grab onto the outsides of them. And then start to just make circles with your legs. And reverse. Okay, you'll take your legs up to a happy baby shape, grabbing the outsides, drawing your low back to the mat, and this is gonna feel amazing on your hips. Almost try to arch your spine so that you're in full neutral. And then taking the hands to the insides of the legs, start to reach out for full straddle split. Just feeling that release. Good, you'll take the legs back in. Interlace your arms underneath your ankles. So you're coming through your legs and around the ankles. Now you're gonna curl, reach back up. You're finding this balance. You're gonna clap 3 times with your legs, roll it back, clap 3 times in that balance. Roll up and clap, 1, 2, 3. Pull back and clap while you're still up. This is Pilates Seal in classical Pilates. It's a nice little trick for those low abs, and the hips get a nice release. That's what the clap is. And come up, find the balance. 1 more time. Take the feet together, reach it forward. Find your butterfly stretch. And then if you want to go a little deeper, which I feel like I'm really warm, so I should do a stretch right now, so do it with me. Just take that leg behind you, one of your legs, and find a split. Because when else are you gonna do this week? Most likely 0. Really get down there, pointing your front foot. And just open the legs out to that straddle as you rotate into that other side. Lifting yourself up with both hands. Find your split. Getting down there, pressing that front toe to the ground. I don't like it's already getting dark out right now. No. Take a final stretch and you are all done for the night. Good job, ladies.